Welcome back everybody to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina. We are just having a look at things. There are achievements nearing completion, of course. We have a bunch of missions to do. We have some sightseeing clues. What's this one? Okay, so that one's over in Ulda. Come morning when my watch is over, I stand upon the 3 plates of silver depicting the first 3 of our kind. Paying reverence to those who came before us, I salute my sworn brothers who stand before me. Such were the Sultan Sworn's words, and I would see as he saw. You know what, we might keep half an eye out for 3 statues of Sultan Sworn somewhere. And it's a morning thing, okay. And this one is, even the strings of the tightest purse loosen upon seeing my famed balancing act. From vaulted gardens I leap onto the eastmost street lamp, then bask as dour, cloudy expressions break into smiles and a shower of gill. Such were the acrobat's words, and I would see as he saw. Interesting. Let me just zippity-doo that down a little bit. Alrighty. What were we doing? It has been a little while since I've been into this. Life got a bit topsy-turvy. It's still a bit topsy-turvy. It's been topsy-turvy for 3 months now. And I am up hideously early to record this. As a reflection, it's about 3:30 in the morning here. I couldn't sleep. Where are we? Let's have a quick look at our missions. I think it's a good way to start the day. Alright, so we're not in Limsa. What's my current class? Goldsmith, and it looks like I just finished doing something. Radio, a horned staff of superb quality is serendipity. What is my craftsmanship? Is pretty low. So I've got a few things I need to work out. One of them being your non-combat classes seem to cap out at 60 if you haven't finished a Realm Reborn. So I need to probably get my combat classes moving, just so I can finish a Realm Reborn and give myself a little bit of extra breathing room at the end. The next thing I need to work out is I want to thin down a lot of these and work out where I'm going. And we do need to do a run through Halatali, because that is what I need to do next to continue my promotion. There's a few things in there that need killing. I need to get that done in order to continue promotions through my grand company. We are currently free companyless, so footloose and fancy free. I'm not sure that's a great way to be. The free company I'm with my other character is, I'm still getting used to people being nice. So I know, right? It's a bit sad when you're used to them not being nice, but anyway. So these guys are really good, and they're teaching me an incredible amount about the game and giving a lot of support. They do that for all their members. So yeah, I will keep it free companyless for a bit, I think, just so I can get used to things. What am I doing? I think the hardest part about being in a free company when you're at a low level is that you're not much use to anybody. Your high level characters that are there do a lot of the looking after, and you don't actually need to do much. You know, there's not much you can do in return either, which always bothers me. But that's okay. We too will one day be up there and be able to help out if we keep going, I guess. So that's that. I know I'm not seeing any music registering on my desktop at the moment. That's what I wanted to do. That reminded me of settings. Okay, so one of the things I found in my settings, in my battles, that was always a problem, was when we're going through the dungeons with other people, I can't see what's going on. And Okay, gladiator, marauder, pugilist, lancer, rogue. Alright, so I can really only go through Halatali, I think, with my gladiator. And like I said, I'm not ready to tank yet. I don't know that dungeon well enough. I might have to do a few runs through it, I think. Well, let's have a look at Duty Finder. Duty Finder, leveling. Okay, we have unlocked 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could do Halatali with our lancer, our rogue, and our pugilist. And if I do it with one of those, I might focus on them as the focal character. Do we have anything else going through? Do I have an archer? I have an archer. I am so tempted to run that because I recently discovered Bard, and oh my gosh, that's such a fun class to play. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Alright. I know, I'm going to rearrange a few things too over here. I'm just going to grab these. We're going to pop them down here. Things get exciting later on, is all I'll say with classes. You know, I don't... I'll leave the play guide up. Alright, so these are my base classes. I'll just drop them all over there. Gladiator's hit 30. Has it hit 30 in its quests is my question. Let's check it out. Cease and assist is my next alchemy mission, radio. So with this character, what we're doing is we're seeing what it looks like when we when we work on all the classes at once. I may do another character where I work on one class at a time. Alright, now I'm starting to get used to seeing these little signs everywhere. This means the Alchemist Guild is up these stairs somewhere. Of course, then you get to a dead end. I could be wrong, actually. Let me see how wrong I am. No. There we go. Let's just take a turn. Yeah, it is upstairs somewhere. It's just that the signs aren't everywhere. Where am I? We're in the right spot. Radio. Let's go pick up the next alchemy mission. What's my journal looking like? 16 quests out of 30. Oh, I know. I know. We're going to top each class out at 60, by the way. Before we go through that final session for Heavensward. Oh, not Heaven. Yeah, Heavensward. Alrighty. Severain. Guildmaster Severain wishes to assign you a minor task. Oh, yeah. Eagerly have I awaited your return, my able assistant. Does your chest not ache with the intake of every excited breath? Do you not tremble in joyous anticipation as your hand reaches forth, seeking to nudge open the door into the realm of alchemy's most sought-after secrets? You do? Well, try to ignore that feeling for now. Before we can fully commit ourselves to our research, there remain a few irksome details that must first be addressed. As ever, I speak of these unending orders from the guild. Brew this potion, concoct that elixir. Oh, surely you grow as weary as I of these constant demands on our precious time. We must be allowed to concentrate. I've an idea to end these nibbling distractions, and it involves you. March over to Dietrich's desk and petition for a complete cessation of these interruptions. I'd handle it myself, but I fear the man's become unheedful of my words. Thanks, boss. All right, let's go and see what Dietrich has to say about that. Master Severain demands to be spared from any further official guild duties. I'm a simple receptionist. How can I possibly deflect the expectations of our senior members? His obsessive research is wearing thin the patience of both colleagues and clients alike. I fear if we do not restore at least a modicum of goodwill, his attempts to redirect tasks will be met with the staunchest of opposition. I doubt our guildmaster realizes the precarious state he finds himself in. It is only his substantial skill in alchemy that convinces others to tolerate his growing eccentricity. That said, many would gladly trade that skill if it would return him to his former, somewhat less manic self. Nay, 'twas not always like this, but ever since the calamity robbed him of his one true love, I've witnessed him transform into this feverish madman, desperately racing through experiment after experiment. Ahem. I delve into areas best left unexplored. We should return to the topic at hand. Of the various orders the guild needs met, the one of the highest priority is a request for a vial of high ether, commissioned by one of our more valued patrons. I would suggest you lend your focus to this particular assignment and create an uncommonly potent sample for delivery. Perhaps then it would be enough to both satisfy our patron and allow enough forbearance to free the guildmaster of other tasks. I hesitate to encourage this kind of behaviour, of course, but I realise what Master Severain's work means to him, and I would be grateful if you could keep an eye on him. I fear for his well-being, and you are the closest thing he has to a friend. Wow, I think he's got a lot of people who care for him, though, which is nice. Let's go and toddle on over and see what Master Severain has to say to this turn of events. Well, did you browbeat that Dietrich fellow into submission? Ah, a conditional surrender. I suppose a single vial of high ether is a small price to pay, but let it not be said that my assistant fails to deliver. You will need to employ advanced and somewhat involved alchemical techniques to produce the elevated quality of high ether required. Best you begin at once? Yes, Master Severain. Well, of course, Master Severain. Let's see what we need for a vial of high ether. We'll go into our recipe search. We'll go high-ether and we'll have a quick look. Rightio. I will need matron's mistletoe, mandrake, and distilled water. Alright, let's go into B. B for our gathering log. We're just going to toddle over here. I'm just going to look for mandrake. It is really nice having the level of botanist you need to get these things. So we need to go to the Bloodshore. For matron's mistletoe, I think that's... Oh, I can't remember. Let's see how this goes. The upper parts of the South Shroud. Alrighty. And distilled water, I think, is a mining request. Or, actually, I think... No, we need mud, don't we? Muddy water to make distilled water. And we can find that just outside the city. Okay. Because if you go back into here, if we don't have any distilled water, we can make it out of muddy water. So another of the things I'm going to do a little bit differently to what I have been doing. I have this massive bunch of stuff in here. And actually, let's do something else I've learnt recently. We're going to go right click. We're going to go down to the bottom of our list. We're going to hit sort. And that does that. This is, a faded copy of Dark Vows. Now, I didn't know what to do with this, and it's been bothering me because it's in my inventory. But it's just so weird. My other one sorts completely differently. Anyway, but what I found with Dark Vows, if you go to N for crafting, go into recipe search, type in Dark Vows, and what you'll come up with is Dark Vows Orchestrion Roll. You'll notice, if we grab this again, that we can't use this, okay? Right click, we can search for it, link it, and do all of this, but we can't search it. We can search for recipes using the material. Alright. So, let me just grab this and drag it over here, out of all my buff head's way. So what we need to do now is work out how to make orchestrion, grade 1 orchestrion roll and enchanted silver ink. If I want to get this faded parchment out of my backpack, we need to do something with it so I can use it. So let us go orchestrion, blank grade 1, I need woodworking, I need mocha grass and elm logs, not elm lumber. One of each. So we can go get one of each if we've got it. What else do we need? Silver ink. Let's drop that in here. Alright, so I need silver sand and I need acidic secretions. That's going to be exciting. Okay, acidic secretions we get from ants if we murder enough. Silver sand might be a little bit more exciting. Let's see where we can find it. Okay, South Shroud. We've got to go there anyway for the other stuff we needed. Matron's mistletoe. Alrighty. The next thing I wanted to do is I want to work out what my crafting levels were required for it. So let's go into recipe search. We'll go to silver ink. We need, okay, craftsmanship of 99. So we definitely have that, I believe. Yeah, 167 and 160. So these aren't going to be too hard, maybe, if we're lucky. Orchestrion paper. Craftsmanship of 94, so we can make that too. And for the orchestrion roll, dark vows, it's a level 30 recipe. We can't quickly synthesize it, but we can do 106. What have we got for our craftsmanship? Alright, so we should be good. We should be pretty good, right? Pretty good. Alright, I still haven't decided what I want to focus on. I think I was going to bring everything up to 30 and then bring it to 50 and then bring it to 60. So what have we got to go if we do it that way? We have our gladiators done. Our marauder needs to go up. Pugilist is nearly done. Lancer and rogue. Alrighty. We need to check our hunting logs. Okay. There's no excuse to not have any of that done. Okay, I wonder if I can bounce all over the countryside with that. You know what, we might go one at a time. Let's do some hunting logs today. We've done an awful lot of crafting. We could do with a break. Bing, bada, boom. Alrighty. Why not start with Arcanist? Let's have a look at our first hunting log for that. We're into... Ooh, what level are we? 24. We can do this. East Shroud, 9 ivies. Let's go to our teleport. East Shroud. Hawthorn Hut. Alrighty, so with this character I'm probably gonna flick through my hunting logs and see what I need to do in each one in each area, so I don't have to bounce around quite so much. I know with my other character I'm actually going through the hunting logs one at a time and finding I need to backtrack a little bit. East Shroud, 9 ivies. I think I need to go in the other direction. No, I am going in the right direction already. No, I'm not. Wait, is that a mission? Ah, I know what that is. That is our next story mission. Let's get these classes up to 30 and then we'll continue on our story. Alrighty. I'm looking for... See, this is not good for your health when you do it this way. Alright, you know what? That's going to drive me crazy. Let's just stick with Arcanist. We've got our bunny running. I did want to... What's that? Oh, I know what this is. Oh my gosh. That's that novice retainer. I'm not sure I can rescue her at this level. Let's see what level that quest is. It's not on my map either. Alright, I know. It's an ill-conceived venture. It's level 17. Alright, let's give this a shot. See if we can rescue her at level 17. Oh my gosh, I have completely forgotten what I need to be doing too, by the way. Alright, so that's correct. That's correct. Then I have these. Oh, I may need to... Oh, that needs to not be there. Alright, I may need to rearrange my hotbar just to see where things go. We'll work it out as we go. Let's go trigger this and rescue this poor novice retainer. I do. Oh, you evil beans. I hate these things. Alright. So the trick I've been told with mage classes is to work out... Oops. You know what's not working? I haven't got my bunny summoned. Is to work out where your spell level is. And I was wondering why my little spark thing wasn't coming up. Alrighty. So apparently the trick with mage classes is to work out how long you can stand in one spot and dare an effect, so to speak, before a very good little carbuncle is how long you can stand in one spot before you have to move. It's a skill. Alright. Man, I have not played Arcanist for over a month. 12, bless you, adventurer. So focused was I on my task that I took no notice of the buzzards at my back. You seem confused. Have you not heard of Ventures? It is a service in which we retainers carry out procurement expeditions on behalf of our employers. Alas, some are not wont to furnish us with sufficient equipment, despite the obvious benefits it would afford both parties. Ah, has he been summoning me this entire time? Oh, pray excuse me. Forgive me, master, I was waylaid by beasts. Yes, by a Huron Arcanist. How did you know? Of course, as you wish. It seems I must take my leave at once, but before I go, pray allow me to thank you. I've naught to recompense you with, but should you inform my supervisor, Parnell, of your deeds, I'm confident she'll see fit to reward you. May we meet again, my friend, and do not forget to visit Parnell in the shaded bower. Very well. And she's gone. All right. I've got a few gestures and things up here, so I'll leave that as that. We were... Okay, I am just going to concentrate on one hunting log at a time, I think. We're looking for overgrown ivies in the 9 ivies. I know where they are. They're up. This way. Yeah. So basically the 9... these things are in this space here. What are they? We'll find them. Overgrown ivies. There we go. As you see, we are... Some species of ivy will continue growing until they suck the life out of the entire forest. There's 26 seconds left. We're not going to do very well, but hey, maybe we can do something. Let us go with a 5. And a 3. It's a plant, right? It's not going to like this. Oh my gosh. And tab and a 3. 7? Alrighty. I know, I'm still learning my bunnies. My fate is failed. That's okay. That's okay. We still earned some experience points and we still earned some company seals, so we're good. We are not joining this. Every time I join this one, I get absolutely hammered because I don't do it right. No, we're not. Go away. Stop. Right. Let me see if I can get to this overgrown ivy. It's not part of it, so that should be fine. Okay, gotcha. Cannot move. I see. Okay. Down in our bottom left corner, you can see we've now recorded 2 out of 4 grown ivy kills, so that's good. We just have 2 more to go. Let's go. What are we using? Our red bunny, right? Ruby Ruin. Alright. Let's use our amber bunny. It's a more powerful bunny. I spent a very long time not knowing what to do with these rabbits. Sorry, carbuncles. A very long time not knowing what to do with carbuncles. I wonder if, because I'm using... Oh, I know. I don't think I can actually. Sick him, Rex. Okay. So I think I've got to learn to move, right, with this particular character. I see. Alright, let's go find ourselves another Overgrown Ivy to use. Wait. No, we don't need to do that. I see. I mean, we could. I don't know where I've set my home point. Lazy Lawrence, huh? Oh, this is such a bad idea. Whose idea was this? I know, I'm looking at my... Now I've got to remember which is my healing. Yeah. Not going to be able to dodge fast enough. Alrighty. Let's control 6. Oops. Oh no. There, now my keyboard's going to kill me. Alright. Right. And that's pretty much what happens every time I take on Lazy Lawrence. I get although I did take chunks out of him this time, so maybe a ranged character is a better idea. Might take my archer up and train it on it. Definitely when I'm using my my melee characters, I get turned into toast on a regular basis. Alrighty, let's have a look at lead Coblins. We know where to find those things. Let us teleport our way over to... Horizon. Not sure what happened there. Alrighty. Oh no, wait a minute. They're in the footfalls, that's right. Do I have my budgie bird? I do. Fuzzy. No, we're summoning Fluffy, that's right. I know, Fluffy, turkey legs. We're going to get there eventually with a decent name for our company, Chocobo. Away we go. The other thing is I need to progress the story so my Chocobo runs faster. The footfalls. We are in the footfalls, but I don't think they're here. I think I'm going to find them... in this tunnel. If I remember rightly. I mean, I've hunted them enough. I should remember where they are by now. I've done this particular hunt on a couple of characters. I know there are so many ways to level while avoiding duty finder. Although having said that, why don't we see if we can pick up a duty as we go? I know, you know what I'm worried about? I'm worried about being completely useless. And that doesn't really change between when I'm on and off camera. Doesn't really matter where I'm playing. Oh dear. I think it's pretty normal though. Everyone probably worries about that. Alright, bloated bogies. We're level 24, so they may still take a chock at us, but that's okay. Here we go. Lead Coblyns. Alright. You know what else I should be doing? Oh, except I can't with this bird yet. Ah, that's right. Well, I'm going to have to fix that too. Yes, there are quests for unlocking things that I am neglecting. That's okay. How do you feel about rocks, rabbit? What does this do? Oh, I don't know what that does. Oh, don't stand there. That would be bad. Let's go with 6. Go with our amber bunny this time. Oh, well that was fun. Let's try it again. And we will go with our Don't You Zap Me with our green bunny. Wow, that is... Okay, so do I need to maybe... Okay. Alright, we are now... Oh no, we still have one bunny left. Let's go. Whoops. What does equals do? Let me have a look at that. What did I just... Deals unaspected damage. I see. 2 unaspected damage. Oh no! Oh good, we got out of there before it blew up. So now we're having to get about 4 things each time. Let's go with 1. What does 3 do? Control 3. And control 2? Oh, right, well that looks useful. Ah! I'm not sure what I just told my rabbit to do. He doesn't seem very happy with me. Anyway, let's go with a 6. And a 3. And we leveled, as you tend to do when you do your hunting logs. You do tend to level up. Alright. Let us go with what is next on my list of things to murderate. South Shroud, Upper Paths. It's a Kedtrap. We want to go to... Quarrymill. Because Quarrymill is closer to Bascom's, Bardham's. Look, Quarrymill is closer to Busker and Struthers, and our Kedtrap are in this space here. Actually, I thought I saw some Kedtrap up here as well. Let's explore that and find out. I see a purple thing, a Levmet. Alright, so as we've learnt, these things with the blue background, they unlock opportunities. So they're kind of cool to have. Hello, I'm Nell. I work for the Adventurers Guild. Not looking for a job, are you? Well, of course you aren't. In any case, I'm contractually obliged to tell you that I have in my possession the details of such needful tasks as have been set forth by the residents of Quarrymill and the surrounding areas, mostly involving the slaying of monsters and the procurement of goods. All in all, terribly dangerous work, or so they tell me. Should this idea appeal to you for some reason, I may add that I'm required to assess each volunteer's chances of surviving said employment via the assignment of a similarly dangerous trial lev. No, not put off by the thought of an abrupt and painful demise? Then please signal your intent to undertake this test. Alrighty, Treevenge. A new underhanded technique involving the provocation of peaceful treants to create confusion during robberies is being employed by an increasing number of local highwaymen. What's worse, these angered seedkin remain agitated long after the bandits have done their damage, resulting in a forest overrun with frenzied foliage. To ensure the safety of innocent bystanders, Stillglade Fane has concocted a special formula which, when sprinkled on a weakened treant, should calm the giant creature. They now seek fearless volunteers to carry out the task. Right, well, we'll accept his challenge. What level was that? Very good. Oh, I almost forgot. Tree ants won't feel the effects of the bottle of solace unless you weaken them sufficiently first. Of course they won't. I wish you fortune in your task. Select the item icon on the duty list while targeting a tree ant to use the bottle of solace. You know, when I first did these, I actually didn't bother reading those instructions very well. It took me a little bit to work out what I should be doing. Big tip with this game, read the instructions. Alright, seeing as we're in this area, let's see what level quest Balin has for us. A level 26 quest, you know what, that's kind of close to where we are. So we might actually take on the quests with our Arcanist and level them up using quests as well. So Balin of the Wood Whalers at Quarrymill seeks an adventurer to help him settle the score with some poachers. Greetings, adventurer. Perhaps you have heard, but these forests have fallen prey to a band of poachers. They littered the ground with dastardly snares, caring not a whit for the innocents, small animals and travellers alike, caught in their vile clutches. I'm forbidden to leave my post, but perhaps you could scour the area and see to any ghastly steel moors that you encounter. Be careful, the poachers themselves may be lying in ambush, awaiting their prey. Well, of course they will be, and we shall deal with them. We shall sick the bunny onto them, which is kind of funny when you think that they're poachers and we're using a rabbit to murder them. Defend ourselves against them. Yes, that's the word. Alright, what does Forsato want? Wretched Hive of Villainy. Forsato seeks your aid in reclaiming a village from a band of outlaws. Mayhap you've heard the tales, but the place they call Red Belly Hive wasn't always a wretched nest of scum and villainy. In the old days, it was home to a hamlet called Bowbury, where Hure and Elizin alike lived a life of peace. That was before the calamity came and all hells broke loose. Those red-belly horsens move in when the villagers fled, and they had their run of the place ever since. It's our hope to win the village back, but the red-bellies are no common outlaws. They read our every move from miles away. That's where you come in. What say you? Enter the wasp's nest and take the sting out of those bastards. Sure, Forsato. I can do that. We shall deliver them stingless. In grandfather's name, Cuthbert of Quarrymill would seek your aid in recovering a family heirloom. In the days before the calamity, my grandfather was village elder of Bowbury. We tried, God's be good, we tried to reclaim his home, but to no avail. Passed away last year, he did. With his last breath, he spoke of a family heirloom, an axe passed down for generations. Now those red-belly horsons use it to split wood, mocking us all the while. The 12 take me if I allow those bastards to besmirch grandfather's memory any longer. You'll bring it back for me, won't you? I will try. I'm going to cheat, though. Or maybe I'm going to use my head. We'll work it out. Deirdre of Quarrymill would invite you to live a farmer's life for a day. Sure. Always wanted to be a farmer. Welcome, friend. Many of our kind come to Quarrymill seeking a respite from the hardships of adventuring. Might you care to put your troubles aside for a day and live the farmer's life? Maybe. Old Fawkes in the orchard to the north has quite a harvest on his hands this year, and knowing him, he'd be much obliged for a helping hand. You know, you could have just asked me to help with the harvest. Let's go upstairs. I think there's one more quest to get. I know, because we're not bored. Alright, here he is, Wilfric. Hello, Wilfric. How can I help you? Forest Lore. Wilfric of the Wood Whalers seeks an adventurer to root out poachers who have holed up in Quarrymill. Bloody scofflaw, you'll not escape the Wood Whalers' justice. You, adventurer, one of those loathsome poachers has fled into the village and hides under our noses as we speak. You're to join the search effort there at once. That's an order. Well, Wilfric, seeing as you asked so nicely, let's go and look for this outlaw. He looks like he's a little bit upset, so we probably, well, why don't we start looking in the shadows? There's a bunch of them under this walkway. We'll have a look around, see what we can see. Actually, what do we got? See, if I was a poacher hiding from the law, I would lurk in one of these spots. I would. That's not a spot to lurk in, that's a gate. That'd be a very bad spot to lurk in. Alright, not there. Maybe I'm going in the wrong direction. This looks kind of more civilized than a poacher would choose. Yeah, oh, actually, well, it doesn't take us long to run the perimeter. We might as well just do that. Huh. I have done this adventure. I just can't remember where I found them. Alright, well maybe they are hiding outside. Who knows? Kalong, Deep Void Death Mouse. What am I? I am still my Arcanist radio. I do see a purple gleam in the distance. I'm outside my search area. Oh, I see an Antelope Stag. That's from my hunting log, no doubt. Alright, my guess is they wouldn't be near people, but being near people would make them less conspicuous as long as they weren't known for what they were. Up. I know, was that look behind me? Sure. Alright, if I don't find them on the perimeter this time, we're going to run around to the, into the middle of the thing. Into the middle of the courtyard and just slowly work it. There we go. Don't hurt me, I beg of you. I swear on me life I never meant to do no wrong. But what with me brother sick and starving, when they promised me the money for medicine, what else was I to do? You have me word, from this day forth I'll learn me corn honest work, or not at all. You show me mercy just this once, won't you? 12, bless your gentle soul. Hey, I was going to show you mercy and get you help at the same time, but anyway. Alright, well we found them. We might deliver on all of these in one foul swoop. Maybe. Or I could run up the stairs now. You know what, let's run up the stairs now, because sometimes these guys have more than one mission. Rightio. You know what else I've forgotten to do? There's a couple of things. Why can't I do this? You cannot complete this quest until the following condition level 26. I hate you. Alright, so I can do the quest. I can accept it before level 26, but I can't get my rewards until I hit level 26. Well, that's a pain in the neck, because I was going to use it to hit level 26. That's alright. Let's go find some Kedtrap. And I'm pretty sure I saw some stags for my hunting log. And my hunting log is going to help me. What do I need these guys for? Clearly I need them for something. I need to just get rid of a few of them. I don't... Whips out her book. I do like range from the point of view I can draw them out. I've got to remember where the healing is on this character. I have completely forgotten. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Alright. Control 5. 3. Control 6. This might not have been my best ever idea. 6. And 3. And move, because you're going to get toasted. What does Control 3 do again? I'm not sure. I know, learn your powers. Where did they go? Oh, I did slay a red belly. Okay. Red belly lookout. That's on my list of things to annoy. Let's go with a 7. And a 3 sick him bunny. and control 1, and an equals, and a 3, control 2, and a 3, and a 2, and a... Okay, I'm not that badly hurt, we're good. Alright, so I've got to learn to cast faster. Rightio, gotcha. Red belly, sharp eye, let's cause some trouble. Let's go with our most powerful bunny. Target is not in range. Now it is. I know. Okay, so I can switch between... Oh, alright, he's shooting at me. Rude. Okay, and then I can go to 5. Alright, I know, I definitely need to do this more often. Now, this is a healing class, so I should probably start to work on healing. We are not quite there. Where are we at? Now my guess is here. Now I have 2 little red ticks in town, meaning I can't fix... I can't claim the XP for these missions until I have hit level 26. So let's do some more hunting log. I know that deer is going to have me for lunch. I'm not sure what that does. I definitely don't want to go into a dungeon with an Arcanist until I actually work out how to use my healing skills. That kind of might be an idea. Okay, so that's control 4, radio. Alright, we need to take down 3 more of these. When did I get an antelope horn? I did. We can do a horn staff now. That'll be good. So I've got to learn to switch. Oh, it's Conjurer that's healer, so alright. Arcanist is... Well, let's put me out of my misery and work out what it is. Okay, so Arcanist is magical ranged. Okay, that I can do. Once I get better at rotations. Okay, we got this. Weaken it, use whatever that is. I don't need to resurrect anybody. That is a resurrect, right? Resurrection, okay. But I'm not a healer. Man, I'm gonna have to resurrect myself if I'm not careful. Go, bunny. Alrighty, hunting log entry complete. We just need to do 1 more. Hopefully, Kedtrap are in this area, so let's go find them. So once we get the Kedtrap hunting log entry done, we should be able to, we should be level 26 and be able to actually lay claim to a few of these. We are going to go get that axe. We are not going to use our warrior class to do it. I want to try seeing if a botanist can sneak in and do it. Now I might have Keds up here. Alright, well there's a leg trap. Why don't we deal with that while we're here? Looking for Keds. I know, something tells me I'm about to get myself into more trouble than I really want. Oh my gosh. You know what else I've forgotten to do? There was something that I really wanted to do that was relatively useful. Okay, don't deal, oh no, do deal unexpected damage. Get him, bunny. 3. Okay. Alrighty, so we might as well get these missions done and see how close to level 27 we can get by the time they're finished. Yeah, you might want to undo the trap first, then look for a target. Alright, this class became a whole lot more fun to play once I realised that the rabbit could change colours. I know, I was so daft, I couldn't work it out before. There is another trap. Okay, it's way over here. That was the one we saw, I think, when we were hunting poachers. There is a Kedtrap in this area. There we go. Alright, well, give me a minute. Let's irritate it somewhat. Okay, I need to find 3 more of them. Alright, there's our iron leg trap. Let's grab that. I mean, we get some XP from murderating these guys anyway. Get him, bunny. What? Alright, so now I have three completed quests I can't claim the credit for. So mean. Alright, let's go see if we find another Kedtrap. Now I found one over here, but what I thought I'd have to do is actually go into the next area near Buscarons. So let's do that. I know oh, there's another one. Yes, sick him, bunny. I don't think that plant likes me anymore. I don't think it likes the rabbit anymore either. That's 2 down. Now I need 2 more. I wonder if there's any more in this area. I know, I'm just being... Oh, there we are. I was going to say, I'm just being really lazy. What does that do? Radiant Aegis. Create a barrier around... Oh, that's probably useful to have, isn't it? You know, it's mitigation. We should learn to use that. So, listening to the healers in the guild talk, one of the things that frustrates them a lot is when the tank or the DPS doesn't use any mitigation strategies to reduce the damage that they suffer, that they take from the bosses and things. And I can see how that would make your life hard, because if no one's doing mitigation, everyone's taking as much damage as they possibly can, your healer is going to get just a little bit run ragged. So so now I'm trying, when I'm learning these classes, I'm trying to keep that in mind as I go. It's really good. Like when you're in a guild, you do learn a lot more from the more experienced players around you. And that is, there we go. Now we can go and claim our treasures. And that's actually something that this character is going to miss, I think, with not being part of a guild. Is she's not going to get to learn those extra bits and pieces. Right, we want to go and find an axe. And what I might do, because I'm a chicken, my botanist is... Alright, let's see if invisibility for my botanist is sufficient to keep me unseen. I know I may be running and screaming shortly, but let's see if this works. That was insanely... That was much easier. Just don't do it when you're too low a level or they will see you anyway. Alright, yes, I know. Improper use of your collecting class. 101. Oh dear. Alright, so we've completed 3 of the missions now. Let's go get the 4th mission out of the way. Here we are. Talk to Forks. Hi Forks, how you doing? What brings an adventurer to my humble orchards? Set your sights on sprite apples rather than beastkin today? Well, I for one am mighty grateful for that. These bones aren't fit for climbing as they used to be. I'd be much obliged if you could pick some apples for me. Oh, and you want to make sure no creepy crawlies are hiding inside. Ha ha ha. You know, when someone laughs like that, you've got to really worry about, I know, I promise the bunny is not going to eat the apples. We'll be fine. You've got to really worry about what sorts of trouble you're about to face. 1. Slay pests and harvest apples. Okay, there were no pests in that one. No worms in this apple. Let's go. Oh no, that's got worms in it. Bunny, sick him. Unaspected damage. Hit it with a 2. Do whatever that does. Oh, that's my mitigation strategy. I've got to learn to use that more often. What does this do? This is exciting. Ooh. Right. Let's... Hang on. I'm getting bitten. Probably with... Oh, wait. That was a... I have 1 more of these? I do. Alright. I think I need to move this skill down onto the next bar. Actually, right next to the 3, I think would be good. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to move this up here. We're going to just shuffle our bunnies along. It's going to mess me up for a little bit, but not too badly. Because what I want to do is I want to put the outburst bar next to the casting spells at things bar. Just so that I know I've got it there and I won't be as likely to miss it. Also, it's quicker on that part of the keyboard than anywhere else. Alright, 3 sprite apples. Ha ha ha. No, these are not part of your collecting log, so you don't need to worry too much about them. Oh! No! Go away! Evil! Alright, so now that's a 4. Alright, I'm just going to try a 3 and see what damage that does. I'm not sure I saw a difference. Anyway, I'm going to go on the theory that it's a much more powerful much higher level spell, therefore it has more power. I know that might be erroneous. Alright, where was my healing again? That's that one. Okay. I might do an NPC run and we'll test out some of these skills as well. Because this one says it says on the target, so technically maybe I can look after my friends. There's another one over here. Alright. So if I use 3, we do that much damage. If I use 4, I'm not sure I'm seeing any difference. Topaz Outburst. And down to Scarlet Bunny. I should probably heal myself. And again. There we go. That's the other thing too. As a DPS, you don't have to leave everything to the healers. You can actually heal yourself and maybe save them some trouble. Back so soon? Let's see what you've got in that basket of yours. Here you go. Sprite apples. Well, I'll be. Just the sight of your harvest has me mouth watering. You've got an eye for apple picking, my friend. I've a son just around your age. What say you settle down here when you've had enough questing for glory? Oh, that's gorgeous. Alright. We can do our gathering, or we can do our piety, vitality, and spell speed. What? This is always something that I haven't got my head around. Is... Okay, so I'm trying to work out what piety does. I might have to Google it and just learn. Okay, roll. So roll. Alright, piety is something my Arcanist needs. So that's... Why don't we reward her with Arcanist food then? There we go. Which reminds me, I haven't eaten food and I'm losing 3% on my XP as I go on. I should deal with that. All I've done is the picking. It's the guardians of the forest what brought me this bounty. I give thanks myself, but what with those poachers around, I'm like to end up with an arrow through me head. Might you be kind enough to go make the offering in my stead? And on your return, bring an apple to Castellane. He's been looking gaunt of late. Alright, but guys, we're going to do that next episode. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.